So you've decided you need a new pair of tactical pants, range pants, duty pants, whatever. And you're standing around in the store trying to decide between the Wrangler Flex Cargo and the Wrangler Outdoor Performance. Which one do you choose? Well, hopefully today we're going to help you with that. So stick around.
This is Philip with Innovative Arms.
Roll call 219 here.
I'm Rob Pincus, the owner of IC Training Company, and you're really close watching CloverTac.
And you're watching CloverTac.
You're watching CloverTac.
Hey crew, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to take a close look at some of the finer details of a couple of pair of pants that are put out by Wrangler. We're going to be looking at the Flex Cargo pant as well as the Outdoor Performance pants. Now, as we go through the features and specifications of these pants, if you have any questions or comments, by all means, drop those in the comments below. And now, let's get over to the bench and take a look at these pants. Here we are on the bench. I've got the two pairs of pants we're going to look at set out. On the left is going to be the Wrangler Outdoor Performance cargo pants. And on the right here is the Wrangler 5-Star Flex cargo pants. Now, price-wise, you're looking about the same amount of money no matter which route you go here. That's not going to be a factor in the decision because you're only looking about 20-25 bucks on either pair. Now, one thing that may be of interest to some of you out there is the Outdoor Performance pants come in about 5 different colors, whereas the Flex Cargo only come in 3. Now, one thing I want to hit on before we get started into the features of each is something that I actually do not like with either one of these pairs of pants. You know, I guess for the money it's okay. We're not talking about, you know, high dollar tactical pants or duty pants or something like that. But in either case, with both of these pairs, the stitching is a little bit inferior. And once you start taking a closer look at it, you probably won't notice just picking it up off the shelf and trying them on and that sort of thing. But once you really get down and start looking at the stitching and you compare that to a more expensive pair of tactical pants or duty pants or maybe even BDUs, and in some cases not even more expensive but different brand, then you will notice a difference. And that is something that I plan on doing a video for here later on, is kind of comparing each of these to some different brands of cargo or tactical or duty pants. Now, when we talk about the material used in either of these, it's going to be a big thing. With the Flex Cargo here, let's pull the waist out. These supposedly have flex, and there's a reason for that. These are 98% cotton with 2% spandex, and I don't know if you can tell, but you've got a little bit of stretch there, not a lot. That does make these fairly comfortable when you're talking about carrying and movement, things of that nature. Now, the Wrangler Outdoor Performance here has an even higher ratio of spandex, plus they're nylon, not cotton. So you're talking about 96% nylon on these with a 4% spandex. And watch the flex here. I mean, look at that. It's significant compared to just the Flex Cargo. A lot different feel with these pants. They're also lighter. They breathe a whole lot easier than the Flex Cargo. They are certainly, because of, I guess, them being nylon and spandex, they're far more comfortable. And with moisture wicking, them drying out quickly after getting wet, man, they're really, really great about that. Now, all of that said, there is one thing that these Flex Cargo have over the Outdoor Performance, and that's going to just be the ruggedness of the material. I mean, cotton, come on, right? The cotton is definitely a lot more durable and rugged than is the nylon blend that are in the Outdoor Performance. So depending on the situation and what you're trying to do as far as a comfortable pant that fits you well and has that flex and everything else, yeah, the Outdoor Performance is going to be the one you're going to go to probably. If you're looking for something more outdoor, woodsy, maybe you're going to be getting down on the ground on the range, you know, something like that, then the Flex Cargo here from Wrangler probably going to be what you're going to want instead. Now, it's worth noting here before we quit talking about the materials these are made out of, worth noting that there are varying versions of either style of these pants, so make sure that you look at the tags on the inside, and that'll give you a better idea of what materials are used. The Flex Cargo that we're looking at today, these do come in a ripstop material. This particular pair is not. This is just the standard 98% cotton, 2% spandex material. Now we're going to take a look at some of the subtleties, some of the things that I like and I don't like versus each pair. We've gotten, construction out of the way. We've got material out of the way. These are more, aesthetic features and what I think. And so with outdoor performance, you basically got your front pockets. You'll have a standard pocket like this on the opposite side, and then you've got the what they call a coin purse pocket, a watch pocket, something like that. On the Flex Cargo, you'll notice the cut of the pocket here, really deep, right? And I gotta say that especially after wearing BDU pants and straight up tactical pants for a while, I really love this cut a lot more. I usually wear a shirt that's untucked. This allows me to get into my pocket much quicker, and these pockets are because of that, these pockets are a little larger than the pockets on the outdoor performance. And like I said, these pockets here, they're okay. One of the other problems with them, I'll pull it out here and show you, is the pockets here are kind of a mesh. So if you put anything sharp or rough in there, you run the risk of ripping those. I don't even know if I can pull this out, but you just got your basic standard pocket material in the Flex Cargos. So as far as front pocket setup goes, even though, like I said, I do prefer the outdoor performance for the comfort aspect, absolutely love the pockets on the Flex Cargo much more. Now if we flip around and we go to the back pockets, you're going to have two standard back pockets on these, and 6 in one hand, half a dozen in the other. They're going to be about the same size. As far as the material on the inside, that back pocket is just sewn on the performance, outdoor performance pants, I should say. It's just sewn onto the leg. So unlike the front pockets, you don't have that mesh material to deal with. However, when we're dealing with the Flex Cargo pant, you'll notice we have the same type of material as we do on the front of the pants there. So not a lot of different. Straight pocket, there's no flap, there's nothing really to cover. I don't know that I like that, unlike with these types of pants. It's nice if they have Velcro, of course, or at least just kind of a button flap, something to keep things from easily sliding out of your pockets. Now while we're looking at the top of these pants, let's talk a little bit about the belt loops. If you look here, you'll notice that the stitching is really similar on either pair. Talked about the stitching earlier. Obviously the belt loop's made out of the same material. So when you're talking about the outdoor performance pants, it's not nearly as rugged or rigid a material. So I've got some concerns about how well that's going to hold weight or even hold up. You do have the same number of belt loops on each pair of pants. You've got 7 belt loops total. One thing that the Flex Cargo does not have, this is the rearmost belt loop. You've got a wider loop that is logoed. Not sure why they went with a wider loop back there, but it is on the outdoor performance. Now let's take a look at the fly area. You'll notice on both of these you have a button and a zipper, pretty standard there. I will say this, both the button as well as the zipper on the Cargo Flex, much more robust, much more rugged than on the Wrangler Outdoor Performance pants. The button, even when you grab it, I mean, it just doesn't feel like it's sewn on nearly as well. It's just not a regular button. It just does not have that, to me, it does not have that heft to it. And I don't know if you're able to tell in the video or not, but we'll open up the zipper here and kind of give you a look. This zipper has got wider teeth. It's a wider zipper. It's just a more, again, robust, durable, solid zipper. I have had some issues with these, wanting to kind of snag a little bit, zipping them up, zipping them down. It's got to be, you got to have your pants in just the right position. Sometimes you got to pull up on them a little bit here as you zip them up. And you know, I can see an issue with, you know, extreme use or something like that. This zipper potentially giving way. They've got a lot of flex, so of course that takes a lot of the load off, or stress, or whatever you want to call it, from movement and stuff like that, off of the zipper. Maybe that's why they went with a smaller one. I do not know, but definitely want to point that out if you're looking again for rugged, robust, durable, in between these two anyway, in between the Wrangler Outdoor Performance and the Wrangler Flex Cargo, you're probably going to want to go with that Flex Cargo. The final feature we're going to look at here is, I guess probably why most people buy these, right, is the actual cargo pockets themselves. Now these are on the, you know, outside obviously of the legs, about thigh height up. As far as pocket size, the cargo pocket size, both of them pretty close to the same size actually. The Outdoor Performance pair here, they utilize a zipper, and again, this is the same little dinky, I'll use that word, zipper, similar anyway, maybe even a little more so than what's on the Fly. So, you know, I see an issue where that thing can get some teeth crossed, or have issues for sure. I like the convenience aspect of the zipper. I just don't know that I like the particular application on these pants. Now obviously you've got these cargo pockets on either side. The reason I was showing you this side is because on the cargo, Flex Cargo rather, over here, it's got a little special feature on the left side of the pants on the cargo pocket, and that's a little added little flap, just a little hole right here. Now I like this. I think this is really cool, and the reason I like this is because there's another company, we'll talk about them later on a later video, won't mention them in this one, that even with their basic BDU, hint hint, pants, they have this little feature. They have a little slit pocket. You can just real quickly slide something down in there. You don't have to worry about opening things up. It's great for just dumping your cell phone in it real quick, or maybe your keys or something like that. Something that you're going to get back to later, right? It's not for storage, because obviously it doesn't seal up with a zipper or any type of a flap. So it's not anything for more you know, permanent storage or anything. You wouldn't want to throw anything in here, jumping to pick up, it fall out of your pocket, things like that. But if it's just for temporary, you need, you know, holding your cell phone, you need both hands, you know, you don't plan on sitting down or getting in to pick up, or just dropping your keys in there, works really great. And then of course you've probably heard that, you've got the Velcro style flap on the pocket on this side. So even with the cargo pockets, we're still sticking with that theme, it seems, that with the Flex Cargo pant. Like I said, you've got a couple more features with that that's just a little more handy as far as real world application goes. Now, which pair of these pants is right for you? Well, it's hard to say. We presented the information to you. Hopefully you can make an informed decision about that. For myself, I own both types of these pants, both the Wrangler Flex Cargo as well as the Wrangler Outdoor Performance. And I make a decision on a day-to-day basis which pair of pants I'm going to wear, just depending on what's on my schedule for the day. That's all for this video. Hopefully we've helped you out a little bit, and until next time, don't forget to chain fire freedom.